This might be the most important video that I ever make. Today's topic is insecurities and confidence. If your age ends with teen, stick around. I'm about to save you years of confusion. And everyone else, you might finally get the answers of why you still feel unfulfilled despite all your amazing achievements. A decade ago, I was 19 years old. That's crazy to say. But back then, I believed success in my life equaled confidence. Land your dream job, make a shit ton of money, find your life partner, buy a nice car, start a family. And once I checked off all these boxes in my life, I'd finally feel secure. But the truth is, if you don't have confidence or security before you get any of these nice things, you're actually gonna feel worse than how you did before. Let me explain. There was once a point in my life where I thought chasing after money and a good physique was just growth. The reality was, I was chasing after proof that I mattered. And when everything becomes about proving yourself, your whole identity is built on insecurity. If you fall too deep into the self-improvement rabbit hole, I have no doubt that you'll get all the achievements that you're looking for. But you'll still feel like something isn't right at the end of it. And when it does, that crash is gonna hit you even harder because you'll no longer have an excuse for why you still feel empty inside. And that will drive you insane. Muscles, your job title, your salary, the car you drive, none of these things actually make you any more valuable of a person. These are only decorations. You're still the same person underneath. You just have better packaging. Y'all ever bought something online that came in amazing packaging, but the product was still ass? Imagine that feeling personified. When you tie your self-worth to achievements, you become addicted to getting to the next level. You hit 6 figures, now you gotta hit 7. You got ripped, now you gotta get shredded. This game doesn't have a final level. I'ma keep it real with y'all. I learned this shit the hard way. Spent 7 years trying to graduate college and finally got the engineering degree I was looking for. Got a job and got the financial security I was looking for. Every time I hit one of these goals, I thought something was gonna be different afterwards. Something was just gonna magically change. But I still had the same insecurities and the same doubts. I was just packaged a little better each time. But by the time I hit my late 20s, I finally learned what actually builds confidence. The value that you can provide to other people. When you focus on solving problems for other people, being useful, making their lives better, just being a good vibe to be around, that's when real security happens. Because when you actually add value to other people's lives, you become important to them. And when you become important to them, those people take care of you. When you build a network of people who actually want to see you win, who actually care about you, that builds security. And that security creates confidence. Look, I already know what some of y'all are thinking.
Hell nah, bro. That shit don't apply to me, bro. That's not my situation, bro. You got me messed up.
And honestly, I get it. Sometimes you gotta experience your L's firsthand. If that's you right now, I just got one thing I wanna give you. Pay attention to all the people that are gonna call you their friend when you're winning and you're up, but when you finally get to a point where you're down bad and you desperately need somebody to help, pay attention to how many of those people stick around. So stop asking yourself, what do I have? And start asking yourself, who am I helping? Because bringing value to others creates security, and security creates confidence. And with enough of that, you'll never lose.